Funny enough, for Taylor Swift's birthday, I will not talk about Taylor Swift too much because she kind of glitched the system a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna give you guys a very interesting introduction. Yes, it's her 34th birthday. No longer a nice number of 33, but that's fine. So the biggest glitch that happened during me making the video, and why I have to like redo the shots because I'm not sure if I'm going to sleep now, how long I'm gonna be awake. I want to keep the multiplier going. There's a lot of complicated parts in this video that you'll have to keep up with. But basically, I started listening to Taylor Swift and shutting down the episode, and I'm like, shit, blank space? We already have Blackpink, and we're gonna steal the pink from Blackpink if we win, technically. We're not only gonna steal the red, we're also gonna steal the blue, too. So, Black Space. That sounds like a name for them to keep when the Rosé leaves, basically. Obviously, it's just, me scheming, right? But then again, Taylor was collaborating or doing something with Rosé exclusively. And it's like, what? What the fuck? If you don't know what Rosé is, then you're a little bit offbeat because we're talking about pop stars here. And Blackpink, the most popular K-pop group that in my YouTube rewinds was shown to be dismantleable at very least. Like there's one member that stands out above the rest. So that's the story of that. Just extended version. The story of what I showed in rewind for like 3 minutes. This will be the full version of that. Full explanation because I listened to all the songs and I got more information of like what's going on. But the other 5 songs actually didn't help me much. What helped me is the solo songs. Every single artist in Blackpink are actually, testing at very least their solo stuff. You can clearly see that here. Jenny's, so 4 names, right? Pop up. Jenny, Lisa, and then Jisoo, and then my favorite. And not only my favorite, but apparently, it's objectively true at this point. And it's thematic, and it's just like, it just works. You take out the heart of Blackpink, you take out the pink girl, and then you leave them with nothing, with black space. That's all there's left. You know what's funny about this? Blank Space is going to be the most watched Taylor Swift video. For a very long time, I believe Shake It Off was that, and now they're going to switch places. Now, I'm not sure about the history, it's very hard to verify, but it seems that way, right? Because you can see the speed on Blank Space is higher and all that. Even though they kind of belong to the same era, right? 9 years ago. They're still battling each other off. Like, what? And, well, it just goes full circle that Taylor Swift knows how to hack the reality at this point. I'm scared, bro. She kind of, like, hijacked the very first thing that I sort of was willing to dedicate to her. And then I looked up and it's like, oh, it's her birthday. On the day that I created this. The day of the opening is Taylor Swift's birthday. But I didn't fucking knew that. And it was 31st birthday, so she owns it even more because she likes number 13. And this is just 13 backwards. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm scared now. Like, you can be queen of colors, that's kind of cool. You can be queen of some weird things. But being queen of glitches, where you can literally just glitch entire reality and scare the shit out of me. I don't like that, to be honest. Holy shit. But it is what it is. Taylor Swift has made the most songs out of all artists I know. It also procs, or whatever the word is, basically made me make her the most watched, artist for me. It's hard to tell, but basically in the recap, Taylor Swift was number one most listened artist from my perspective. Because like I had to explore her a lot this year, and I had to double check if she is legit for peace pop, and I found good stuff, and she kind of dominated. I labeled that cool. And now we're going to be moving on to this crazy event of evaluating Blackpink and stitching everything together that I've experienced. Because this needs its own recap. I've already made the video, but I'm not just like, upload it. We need to make it better. We need to make it clean, because there might be a part 2 that's a little bit different, because I'm like lingering around and not going to sleep yet, because I'm addicted to this. 1000 is cool. Come on, man. It's my game. I want to win my own game, bro. Or do good at my own game. Anyways, so that's cool. I'm not sure exactly by how much Taylor Swift is number one in the recap. You can't actually see the recap on the website, because website sucks. All right, there's nothing to it. There's nothing to click here, my friends. It sucks. So recap is only on my tablet. I get to see it. I get to experience it. Wow. It also told me that I've found 710 different artists throughout the year, which is fascinating, right? And that I'm a big Rebecca Black fan. Thank you for reminding me. Very cool. So, yeah, I mean, obviously they ripped off Spotify's recap, but Spotify's recap probably, ripped off something else. And I do enjoy YouTube music a lot more. It seems super clean and simple, and comes along with the YouTube subscription, so like there's no complaints about that. I've already talked about that part. So anyways, let's begin the journey of the birthday. And how do we bridge a fucking bridge from Taylor Swift to Blackpink? And well, I typed in Taylor Swift K-pop. But first I had to, listen to Matt Walsh, and she was a person of the year, basically, of 2023, because she collected a bunch of awards and just taken over the spotlight, and probably, the Era story is just like the tip of the iceberg, or just the tip of her career in general, of what she can achieve on her own terms. I don't think Taylor Swift is gonna like hit a third peak, so to speak. Right? Like it has to be over at some point. It has to, especially when she not only hits the peak, but she also, is going to be dragged down by a relationship that seems to be like more vivid than any other relationship she ever had. The other relationships I didn't even give a fuck about. I didn't even know that she was not single at some point. Like, I didn't care. Now it's a little bit too vivid, and I'm not so sure. Just like Ariana Grande, she has a blurry relationship of like, did she divorce properly? What happened? Has she bounced and cheated on a husband? What's going on? Now it's scary, bro. Now she's not singing about it either. So like, you see the vibe that these pop stars are giving. There's something about to crack at the very least. So the fact that, Taylor grabs a little crown and no one should be upset about it, especially fucking Republicans or the people on the right don't really have celebrities. They only have, bad manners. That's what they have. Uh, they they have to like really work together, really work very hard to be able to elect a celebrity, you know. And this is why it's so easy to hate Donald Trump. There's no like backup. You know what? What are you gonna fucking put Andrew Tate up front, and all of a sudden all the hate is gonna evaporate? There's no backup. Like no like real cluster of celebrities backing up Donald Trump and his reputation. That's why it's so easy to just trash him, and why it's why leftists just kind of got into a habit of doing that. They have the power of the mob, so they can pump out celebrities, and we have the power of complaining, and I love it. All right, but I'm an independent person, so I have to lean towards the right. I just there's no helping, my friends. But I appreciate celebrities because they are creation. They're purified creation of the left. So we have this political map drawn, pretty nice. And blah, 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 blah. This pissed me off so much after the Eris concert. This has been created for the Times channel. So it's official that not only they elected her as the person of the year, but they also slapped this thing that made me feel that this title of person of the year, so to speak, is delusional, just like this thing is delusional. You do not generate economy by praising a celebrity. A celebrity is not creating any sort of like value unless they encourage people to work harder, give good ideas to people. But this is all just about love. It's all about teasing the people, right? There's what else is Taylor Swift singing about? What kind of like important issues are we trying to solve, right? No, she's just still surviving on the fact that she can maybe upgrade her love life somehow. That's it. And yet, you have this delusion of like, oh, hey guys, she's so powerful, she's so good. We have generated like 5 billion around her. The economy has been boosted, and when I give $1 to one person and the dollar comes back, it's just like $2 have been generated. The fuck off. Fuck off. Hey, entertainment does not generate or boost economy. None of that happens. And if boosting economy simply means that dollars move around, I mean, holy shit, man. You can make dollars move around as much as you want, except you're not going to make a profit out of it. I'm just saying. So, unfortunately, just selling bracelets and other nonsense, basically, and making people to go to a concert when they should be working or doing something more productive while listening to Taylor Swift. That would be nice. If Taylor Swift didn't fucking interrupt people from working, that would be very nice. I would be appreciating. Now, you would ask, but what is there to work? And then I would answer, well, we wouldn't have fucking inflation if people were working right now. It's very hard to even find a job. That's where we start. We start building jobs that are like easy access and kicking government in the balls when they say, but you have to establish minimum wage and all that shit. We have to kick them in the balls right now because everyone's struggling and anyone could, work 5 jobs as long as they, super part-time, super tiny, but like effectively flexible and stuff. Whenever you feel like, oh, I'm running out of fucking ammo, you just reload, you get some free burgers from one place, you get some fucking technology, cooking equipment from another place, you meet a few drivers on a third place that can drive you around basically from place to place without you needing a car or pay for gas or repairs and all that shit. Or maybe you want to stay in someone's place, you go to 4th place. You can fucking work 5 jobs, but not actually work them. Just take the benefits and then live that way. The benefits of just knowing people and being aware of how life works. That's the benefit that everyone needs to, figure out, because everything is closing down. Everything is moving around, so it becomes unpredictable and freezes. Every time you go outside, the world is slightly different. and you have to, try to keep up. I don't have to. I'm just surviving at this point. I'm just looking at the world of idiots without brain cells to be able to even challenge me, into a conversation. For fuck's sake. They can't even, collect themselves and challenge me for a conversation. I just have to tremble in fear of, please, let's talk. Let's not talk with our fist or with anything else or with bad emotions. Let's not throw that. Let's just, talk like civilized people. So, yeah, you can see I'm already ranting very far away from, the delusion of, this is good, guys. Taylor Swift is helping us, guys. Yeah. I don't think she is. I think she, boosted inflation more than anyone else. Just like every other influencer who steals the spotlight, But maybe she's desperate. Maybe she will explain herself later. We don't have such luxury of waiting for it, and figuring out what's the ending of this story. We don't have the luxury. We have to fucking work for ourselves to survive, bro. And we have to, unite and see who is getting what kind of benefits. We got to double check. Who has what? My benefit is that my life is so fucking hard. Everything has to be easy at the same time. I have to be left alone, basically. With just enough resources to in fact survive and not worry about stuff. You never know when mental illness is something that the world gives you, or you just made it up. So it was double checked. I don't fucking make things up like that. It is a hard fucking world. No, it's not Taylor, by the way. It's so blurry, it's so fucking crazy. But there's a lot of people who propose in her, go, oh, let me go on one knee and I will marry you type of thing, where everyone gets to see. Basically, people think they're also entertainers now. They're going to be like, oh, but only 1% can be entertainers. 1%. Everyone else is an NPC. And they should be ashamed of themselves if they stayed throughout the entire, concert thing. You bought your ticket, but 50% of the time. All right? And then you leave. Yeah. How do people even survive? I would be anxious. I get a panic attack just by staying there for too long. I would get bored. I never understood concerts. It's just brain damage to me, personally. So, no, you don't fucking generate any sort of boost to the economy or any positive change with that specifically. But someone has to fill up the space, so thank you very much for that. Let's keep going. This is the only picture, basically, of Rosé and Taylor Swift, by the way. And then the second was the speculation of, they collaborated in some kind of building. They come out of the same building at September this year. So there's some kind of article running around. But no other Blackpink member has the article like that, or even picture like that. This is kind of weird. Why is there Sabrina at the same time? This is a weird collection of people now, all of a sudden. Because it's probably Sabrina's also first picture with Taylor, which is weird, right? And then she gets this of oh, you get second picture now. Yay! Yay, on stage! And get to be treated like a small person. Because you are, because that's the meme of YouTube Rewind 2022, that you're not tall. You're actually the least tall person in the list. It's so cool. It's such a funny thing. And Taylor Swift is just solid woman, basically. So yeah, you get to compare. It's so funny. It's such a meme. How much Taylor's linked to Sabrina? So we've got to double check that. 1% is not good enough. Now it's 2%. I mean, 2 times. Man, I'm excited. Again, my content is only going to get better. And I have many tools to improve myself and challenge myself and test a lot of things. So this is going to be fascinating. So we're trying to make a bridge, right? Between Taylor and Blackpink. We already have Black Space, which is the end of Blackpink, right? We already know that Taylor Swift is doing something with Rose at this point, more than other members. That's also fascinating, right? It stands out. And then this stands out. You know what search I've made? Taylor Swift K-pop. And then I get red. Epic, right? What do we do with reds? I already did. It's red wines versus black blue. All right? We already did it. We already started the fight. And, you know, Taylor Swift sometimes wants to fucking relax and, you know, have a birthday cake and watch something cool happen. So let's fucking make it happen. And so, I've already shown you guys the first 5 videos. Right, these ones. My favorite song included in the 4th one. And is there like some kind of storyline to it? Is it interesting? Well, we start with Rose with red hair, which is kind of unusual. Maybe something happens with the other girls too. Like, for Lisa has cyan hair. That's pretty crazy. But this video is not the most popular, so you lose. Car is destroyed, right? Well, the Purge, let's go. Explosions. So everyone has a solo performance, right? And when I looked at those solo performances at some point after all of this, I've started making a conclusion that Lisa just sings about money, so I don't really care. Then Jenny makes it kind of weird and unrelatable of like solo. What's the point of being solo? Are you just coping at this point? It's hard to tell, to be honest. And then she's not solo. She's partying, I guess. It doesn't look like it. It's weird. It's K-pop party, boys. So I didn't give her that many points. The end was kind of terrible sounding thing. Like the song was sort of normal until the end. It just broke me and nothing made sense anymore. So it took away 1 point. Well, actually, yes. Collecting points in the background. I should be able to show at some point the points. Please, no. There you go. 20 and 13 at this particular moment. You can probably guess where things are going because Rose is winning. 20 is on her side. But, you know, she's fighting 3 other creatures. And technically solo performances should give those 3 people a chance to perform pretty well. Except it just showed even more tragedy instead, right? Of how things not working out. This, by the way, is Rose on the thumbnail. Isn't that fascinating? She has like the most power crept thumbnail of all time, like just sitting on the earth. And even though in the music video everyone gets to do that, she gets the thumbnail and gets to be the first one to do it and the last one to do it. So, who's laughing now? I don't know. It's just the most fascinating one. And also has red clothes. That's kind of relevant. Basically making her that's kind of a signature thing, right? And then you ask, well, what about Jisoo? We have still one more chance. Throughout the video, I started making a joke of like, she's kind of like an alien, to be honest. She doesn't care much about like normal things or behaving in a normal way. So it kind of puts you in a creeped out manner. Like this is sort of like an alien suggestive thing of like, oh, you will find this attractive though, right? It's gonna work. And people do like that part. And people do like remember like Lisa's parts, you know, it's such a spike. But these are drug addicts, basically. These are people who don't understand what the fuck they're looking at. They're just looking at a 5-second clip without needing for more explanation whatsoever. They just have it in their brains because that's the only thing that fucking you can fit in their brains is 5-second clip. Rose doesn't necessarily have that sort of stuff, but even like Meteor hitting a fucking car, that's pretty cute. And the most replayed part was some kind of like her full name written on the mirror. That was the most replayed. I didn't understand what that means even. So what are people even putting in their brains? Like, what's going on? But I figured it out. I didn't figure out, to be honest. Please. Why is that? Here. Her staring at a mirror and having a full name. What is that? Is that meaningful to you? Because literally, the most meaningful part is that out of all 4 songs, all 4 of these artists, Rose is the only one fucking singing a normal song and like uplifting, and it's a love song, and maybe she's kind of failing at something and she needs to fall down to the ground because like it's tearing her like sanity apart or whatever of being a celebrity, but like she needs to come down to the ground and like grab someone to relate to or whatever. So she's kind of singing about a struggle that you can understand. The other fucking 3 girls are just like, money, I can be independent and powerful. And then you have the third one that sings about flowers and stuff. And I appreciate, to be honest, Jisoo is the best one in that case, because fuck yeah, I love flowers if they make you wear colors. That's pretty nice. So she got like 3 points when the other girls disqualified pretty much. Yeah, Jisoo, like, but you know what Jisoo doesn't have? Anything else going for her, because she's a fucking alien. You know, she's gonna do the alien attack move and then disappear and not exist for the rest of this video, my friends. So everything about Jisoo, like, we only talking about 3 members at this point. It's game over, okay? Jisoo had her spotlight, because you give an alien a spotlight, and of course they're gonna do some cool stuff. But we have to keep moving. There's more to it. There's more to the story. Unfortunately. So yeah, even in the first video, Rose just takes the spotlight, has leadership. In the end of the song, she does the red thing that I highlighted of like, it's my turn now. There's this red strap going on. Holy shit. While the other girls are just like doing some ridiculous stunts. Like, what is that? Why do you need a tang? I made fun of it, but like, why? How is it helpful in any way? But it's just a display of power, but it's an extreme display of power, and a very weird one too. So that sucks. And obviously she falls down. But also it makes a very weird vibe of like, what is she surrounded by? Are these men in black trying to hunt down aliens? Because that makes more sense now. Holy shit, please. Hunt her down with your phones and stuff. I hope they make a lot of damage. Because those are cool phones, bro. What did they shoot, by the way? Holy shit, so interesting. And then she looks like an alien. This is where it all started. You just have to give me this screenshot, and I'm like, well, that's a fucking alien, dude. It's a floating head. What else do you want me to feel? If you cry tears of blood from both... Shut the fuck up, dude, alien. Holy crap, man. So scary. Holy shit, man. Why would I do that? Why would I cry blood? Oh my god. Yeah. It all comes down to 2 girls, right? To carry the flag. 15-8. It's not looking good, basically. Especially when Rose dominates this music video. It's the 3rd one. So, but this is the 1st one, so I'm not sure what's up. You can see through the thumbnail. Maybe it's not a... No. But it is the 1st one. Did I not give the vibe check of any kind? with the blue hair and stuff. Maybe that was no. This is the part, right, where she tells the story of trying to be better, where every other girl is just like doing their own weird stunts. Mm-hmm. And it ends with Rose being a leader again, twice in a row, most popular videos. Then third song begins, and Lisa sort of was trying to stand out, I guess, but not quite. The one who, well, swimming through losers stands out pretty well, and I do have to show this clip for real. Yeah, the most enjoyable thing about the whole fucking Blackpink era, because I don't actually like their music. It's not something I would listen to, but you have to watch the music video. You're just like obligated to. And then you have the alien that sweating through her face and stuff. Like, what are you doing, bro? What happened? You know, it's just, what is that? I like you at this moment. No, I will move to another moment. All right? There's no match. Match is not detected. All right? Stupid aliens, bro. Holy shit. And then there's the sugar floss thing. Or candy floss, I don't know. Fourth song, and my favorite, because it's kind of like more uplifting. It's less like aggressive and stuff. But they are fighting for the sugar floss, so it's a pretty big deal. And apparently, Rose wins the fight, as always, I guess. The funny thing is, they say X's and O's and then TikTok. And I'm like, I said that myself. XOs and tic-tac-toes. It was the new addition to YouTube Rewind. X's, O's, and tic-tac-toes. And I'm like, shit. I got glitched. I'm scared, man. Shit like that happens, bro. And shit like that happens so often that it's now a joke of like, you know, brush your teeth twice a day and glitch twice a day. And to glitch is to find like something unusual that only you understands the connection of like, what? Only I understand the K-pop connection and Red of Taylor Swift Red. Only I understand that. There's no fucking way anyone feels the same way about it or even found it. Yeah, she had to turn up on a tasty treats thing and dominate. It's Jenny's time now. Hmm? Except I don't like ice cream because ice cream is cold and stupid. So, especially this one that would melt, I would melt it intentionally. And yeah, technically you just kiss ice cream. I don't know. What else do you do with it? Definitely don't eat it. No one should be eating cold food anyways. So this goes into that category, unfortunately. But it's a tasty treat, guys. And it's definitely not talking about ice cream because we talk about ice cream a little bit later. All right? And guess who's so fucking happy all over the place? Talking about cream and all that kind of weird shit. The only thing Rose did in this video, and technically, I wasn't impressed by her performance, but at the same time, it's such an overly sexy theme that Rose probably wouldn't be able to keep up, you know? Like, she's more of a innocent kind of person, like hardworking kind of person, and not able to do this sort of nonsense. So, you know, they were catching up, actually, in the end. Now it's just 4-point difference. Because even, like, Selena was in that music video. Even though they were, like, separated, pretty much. She just got to control Jenny's thing, I guess. Ice cream machine. Also, this happens. Rose has some kind of season's greetings, something. I don't know what it is. But it's a cute little trailer for it, at least. It's just weird because it's a glitch, because it's the latest thing 2 weeks ago. So basically, December 1st almost? What is it? November, actually, older. Fascinating. You do have to appreciate how fucking laggy all of a sudden everything is. Holy shit, man. I have never seen anything like this where, like, even thumbnails have a hard time existing on my screen. But yeah, you have Selena Gomez's appearance, and Selena Gomez is literally everywhere at this point. And this is no longer, like, unexpected move. It's just so fascinating, though. How many channels she has, infiltrated. It's not your typical Nicki Minaj style where he only infiltrate losers, basically, and rappers. This is, like, pretty supreme. Anyways, we move on further. I haven't discussed this video, but there's not a lot of stuff happening in that one. There's, like, a funeral. I barely, like, scrapped stuff for, rewinds itself. But yeah, capture the flag moments. I love that. What's so hard about is you just take and keep it as the last, as if it was your last. It's so funny, bro. I was trying to figure out if a 0 would mean something, because she gets to be second position. I don't know, bro. It's weird. Yeah, 0 quits. That's a pretty good position, right? Here's someone taking an L. Here's someone being 2. There's 3. And there's a fucking 0 who doesn't want to be here. That's epic. That would be a cool part. So yeah, we have the solo stuff. The ice cream stuff that wasn't very impressive, and not only... Probably Rose was just, like, duped and had to say eat a bunch of times. Yeah, good enough to eat. And I'm like, this is the scariest word for me, or scariest thing you can say in general. Reference to eating, bro. Like, my mind will always go to, like, the worst possible scenario. So let's not go there. Alright? So it feels like that one time it was offbeat, and I sort of understand why. When Jenny dominates, like, it's pretty hard to keep up. But every single time you watch these videos, anytime there's Rose's turn to do something, she just completely kills the vibe and has to, like, uplift you all of a sudden. Everything has to change, and you also feel like the surge of happiness, basically, of like, wow, finally, something normal is happening, instead of, like, rap and all that other crap. Rap and crap, bro. Like, seriously. Don't just pass me by, bro. No, we've been waiting until you kill the vibe, and here's an alien moment. Oh, I'm in the closet for some reason. Making me nervous. Yeah, hide in the closet. That's where you're gonna, like, battle your fears and stuff. Holy shit, man. Is there a killer on the other side? What's happening, right? This is some alien shit, bro. So, like, scared of humans type of thing. Oh my god, a cleaner! Come to my apartment. And it's a little bit more dirtier than usually. I have to hide in the closet now. It's that sort of vibe, dude. You're making me nervous, dude. Holy shit. No. I don't care, though. This is so stupid. But it was kind of funny. It was getting to me at this point. Just way too funny. And this seems like the last song, because she's with pink hair, and this is the outfit that I appreciate. Because it stands out for the first time. Like, they can't keep up with this shit. That's some baggy clothes nonsense. I don't even know, is this ripped like dress? Like what the fuck is going on here? But I'm not even gonna question because that's an alien. Alright? So the last one, also she's very angry. Why are you angry, bro? Why are you attacking with popcorns and then this? I don't want to see this face ever again, bro. Holy shit. This scares the shit out of me, bro. Oh my god. The popcorn attack might not deal that much damage, but the face that you get that gets attention. This is me discovering the article of like, wait, there's a secret collaboration. There is this picture, I'm not sure if it's real, it doesn't look real. But even if it was, Rose is right here, you know. It's right there, next to Taylor. Kind of see it eye to eye. And they have similar, like, narcissistic personalities and whatnot. But this is not real, for obvious reasons. So there's no reason to believe that this is real. And there's no reason to believe that internet is going to give you real things anymore. Holy shit, it's going to be so annoying when it's flooded with garbage. This is why it's so valuable to collect pictures at this point. For me, I'm just a horny dude. But you guys might need to, like, collect history and stuff. And this is me discovering blank space as a part of a narrative that we can spin. Because, holy shit, that's fucking awesome. And yes, a list of ex-lovers. Now, you might want to know how long this list is and double check every single tree because you never know how many hearts there are. Yeah. It's kind of... Why the tree is so weird? Such a weird discoloration. I've never seen trees like that. What the fuck? Maybe she needed to, you know, shave off a few layers of the tree because, like, fuck, well, we have to blank out the space, you know? And it feels like the vibe of Taylor is to toy with the person, to throw them into drama and see how long they're gonna last. Because that's the most fun thing to do, I guess. At least the most fun thing I have observed on the internet is just basic drama, right? But then she throws stuff like this. Rose garden filled with thorns. Are we referring to Rosé? And this is what whispered into my ear of like, wait, Blackpink, blank space. This is perfect to me. This is perfect glitch for me to work with. And I do love the game. And she resets the game. And it makes you like, yeah. She has a private life of messing with the dudes, and if the dude survives 200 assaults, man, then we can go public now. We can like tell everyone about it, guys, about our relationship now. Is that what happened? That's crazy shit. Anyways, this is technically where it ends. And there's obviously a few things I probably missed. So I have to fill in the gaps, if possible. Do we rewatch this? Again, none of the solo performances felt like songs, but Rosé is put down on the ground, like she's not being appreciated enough, like not enough views. And technically, it probably happened because there's not enough memes, because the song is actually like realistic and people don't catch on fire just because of that. You have to trigger them, you have to upset them, make them emotional, and some people just cave in and start liking shitty things, basically. But, so, you can see now I'm like relating to this stuff, like, well, some people are gonna be buried, even though they deserve all the credit for standing out in a way that, like, she's normal. Or, like, a better pop star overall. And who knows what's supposed to happen, because, like, when a leader shows up, everything has to rearrange. You know, they have to submit to the leader or, you know, disband the team or some bullshit happens, basically like that. There's no escape. So something is brewing, and now I'm looking more intensely. Pink Venom is the most disgusting song, by the way. So it's already like, yeah, shut down. I guess I haven't watched this. Yeah, I didn't. Oh, it's a nice bonus. These are like very recent songs, and Pink Venom already proven to be like very disgusting, and Shutdown is also proving to be very disgusting potentially. I can feel the vibe. Like you don't wear a hat like this if you want to make a good music video, okay? I don't even want to re-click on this one, but let me just show something, I guess, because it was so disgusting. I didn't even want to comment on this. Every girl is just turning into nonsense, including Rose, which sucks that it is that way, but at least no one gets the points for it, right? They're all in this together, you know? Eat your popcorn? Aren't you the one who likes eating popcorn and attacking with popcorn? This is a little bit nicer than a tank and going through a wall. That's pretty cute. No sense you couldn't get $1. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. If you're all about money, you should also be a little bit like 10% about sharing, you know? Just because you spend money by sharing sometimes. I'm just saying. Flower with venom, boys. I don't know. Maybe I'm biting into venom. I don't know, bro. That scares the shit out of me. It's so stupid that they provoke you to, you know, feel stupid in your brain, and it's like, oh, it's catchy. No, it's stupid. It's not catchy. It's just like it's stuck in your brain because like you can't make sense of it, but you really want to. Asians do that shit very often. Like their songs have like such a wavy presentation that makes you feel like it's supposed to be like a normal song, and it makes you linger a little bit longer and pay a little bit more attention because it makes you uncomfortable. So it's one of those, you know, strategies on how to make things popular. Get him. Even the name Blackpink is not overly pink and it's not overly like brutal, right? Just a combination to make you uncomfortable. I have no idea what they mean by straight to your dome. I'm scared already. I don't want to know anything about this. I'm just like going through it and saying that this is unwatchable at this point. Like the disbanding of this nonsense is about around the corner, and I will applaud it, to be honest. Because even like Rose has been like demoted in the previous latest video that I cared about, like the ice cream. How you like that also is a weird one. But Rose kind of pulled through that one. So there's already like a feeling of a split. Even scarier thing that I have to mention is Korea in general. Korea split, right? It's crazy. You have the black and the pink area. You have the north and the south. And it almost feels like it's going to play some kind of role in the purge. And if you don't know what the purge is, you're not keeping up with me. And it's pretty fucking sad that you're not. But basically, you know, there's a lot of frustrated people around, especially after the inflation. They're going to start doing stupid things and organizing nonsense like crime or just doing bad things to each other. And we have to survive that nonsense because it's going to actually breed a lot of like reward, so to speak, of those who can start fresh by seeing everyone else, you know, collapse on their own weight and their own emotions. Because I do feel like around me, people are not expressing themselves. They can't just bottle up more and more emotions and just wait for shit to explode. It's not going to go very well, unfortunately. Someone is going to take advantage of you. That's the purge. And somehow Korea is, you know, suffering from like the fertility rate problem. They're almost like reaching like 1.5 or something, or maybe below that. And it's a devastating thing that prones them to allow migration into the country. That is scary. That's a more scarier thing than not making children. But it is a mystery of like, what the fuck is wrong with South Korea? North Korea is technically doing the same thing. It's a problem. Or are they waiting for something? And it's like, a lot of people would want to be in South Korea, right? And Blackpink even says, it's in your area. What's in your area? All of a sudden, like, things start to connect for this particular group. And I do feel like there's some kind of a connection with the Purge that we're going to uncover. I don't want to over-speculate. For me, it's like a rewards and punishment type of thing. People who need punishment, they go to North Korea. Who need rewards, they go to South Korea or something like that. And I'll just buy a ticket to South Korea, thank you very much, you know. Yeah, they try to keep up with each other and act smart and rap, basically. But they just killed their own vibe. They killed their own tribe, basically. The earth and water elements. It's disgusting. Rosé is the only normal person that I can, like, understand. Yes, thank you, alien. Thank you. Now, please move. Step aside because something cool is gonna happen, right? Well, not really. Again, Rosé doesn't take the cake. Doesn't spice it up or anything. It's just is what it is. Taking your soul, bro. Leave me alone. I mean, I sort of appreciate this moment, and like, it's something I can sort of relate to because I love Avril Lavigne and all that stuff. So, it's still something like I can connect with something. But the rest is garbage. Except maybe that ass. Alright? That pink Venom. I'm not even gonna show it at this point because it's so hard. Oh, wait! That ass, bro. But you know what Jenny says is just a tasty treat, so that's all there is to it. I don't think there's even pink Venom in there. Alright, let's do a shutdown and see what's up. This is so fascinating. Already killed the vibe, but I do have the thing from the music video, so I will always remember it, I guess. Oh, it came back. And it's better than ever before, huh? Now it's questioned, right? Like, bringing something back makes it, like, more useful in that sense. But at the same time, no, Jenny. The fuck is wrong with you? Well, you're gonna lose. Or you actually already lost. I'm not giving any bonus or minus points. It's already decided 42 and 38. 8-point or 4-point difference is decided. So the shutdown song is just to shut things down, unfortunately. End this video. Very, very convenient, to be honest. It slipped through my radar in the most convenient way. Yeah, they're just showing the most iconic things, and this is another one of those. It's kind of fascinating. It should probably just go on a fucking thumbnail. Jesus Christ. Thank you. Oh, I love this. Oh my god. Lamborghini, bro. Goes vroom vroom. That's also pretty good. Not the whip it parts. This part. Keep watching me shut it down. And technically, Rosé's the front of this line. It's kind of fancy. Yeah, I mean, technically just refurbished the first video. That's what happens. Except, where's the drop with Rose kicking some ass, you know? Yeah, it's refurbished first wit. It's literally. You have the chandelier thing as well. What the fuck?
Been shut down.
Come on, man. If I want you in my area, the area has to shut down as well. Fuck me, man. I'll still take it, though. I'll still take some Blackpink in my area. Actually, super pink, because I've redesigned. Get the fuck out of here.
Shut down.
Technically, Rose got the vroom vroom part and got the meme of the latest video that doesn't sound like shit. Like Pink Venom. You know, whoever laughs last is the one who calls the shots. And whoever can make the best meme or sneak one in, I mean, holy shit. It worked. Vroom vroom, boys. And then Rosé's the one shutting it down. What the fuck, right? At first, it felt like Jisoo was the last one to say something. And the song is gonna end. You know, that part. And then it was a long, long transition to that. Well, that's funny, right? She just turns around and is like, well, we're gonna shut things down, right? But the question is like, what? You know, what area? What's going on? Hmm? Yeah, this is fancy, bro. Holy shit. Super fancy. And now we have Super Pink, which is also my K-pop group now. That doesn't exist yet. But it's cool. It's cool that way. Because why should I have that much power to make a K-pop group exist? Hmm? Well, we're gonna have AI at some point. But I don't think it's still gonna be enough to make something like that exist. Holy shit. No, it might have not been a crushing defeat of the other side, but one person kicking three people's ass, like it's the very, very difficult task, to be honest. And it's just absolute dominance. Except obviously in the end, where things just are in fact shutting down, and well, the history has been told already. It's just being repeated at this point, so you just have to rewatch it properly. Because they're proud of their history, it seems. And yeah, sitting on the world and saying vroom vroom is a pretty cool moment, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so with that, I have to quit recording the video. Everything is prepared. I don't know what else to say. Technically, there's a lot of birthdays I could push forwards. Like Instagram is almost baked as well. And we have collected like 7 crowns already. Of 1,000 points worth. Break points. 9 crowns. Holy shit. Even Selena could be pushed to get like... Wait. 8 crowns. So almost 9. But yeah. We could push forward like Instagram 9th crown right now. I could watch some fucking Disney show. I don't know, maybe something will happen before I go to sleep, but it's not supposed to happen. When you see 1,000, you're gonna drop dead anyways. Like, I woke up after like 3 hours of sleep and I'm like, shit. I have not released the video yet. It sucks when that happens. Because you don't want to like kill the vibe. It's so difficult to like keep everything alive. At least in your brain. You can stitch things together into a Frankenstein monster, but to release it all in one go, like, I think that's a fresh product right there. Fresh produce. I can just, you know, improve upon how I stylize everything and how I explore everything and how I collect everything. There's many things to do beyond this point, and if I can improve something, that means I can still try again, you know. That's what keeps me going. So hopefully well, Taylor finds another way to keep herself going because, you know, she kind of just wrapped everything up, it feels like. And I give her a proposition of like, you're Powerpuff Girl now. You can do better, but you need to, you know, believe in your teammates now to carry you. See you guys next time.